And welcome to the hashtag #1 non-chilling gaming podcast. Yeah. Cream's mom's pussy is the complete opposite of time.
Shut your fucking mouth! No problem, John. Shut the fuck up, you cunt! Shut it!
You fucking dogs.
Moz, it's time. Welcome everybody to what Moz correctly said is the #1 non-shilling gaming podcast. You fucking dogs. It's time for Gronkin. Yeah, Lethal's not here because he's a bitch, but we already knew that. You know what, Jono? How are you doing? I want to know how you're doing.
Doing great, despite all the busy fucking week I had, especially with the goddamn snowstorm that's been going on since Thursday. Fucking what a dump! You know what I'm talking about, Cream. Holy shit, it's been wild.
It was fucking knee high, dude. I had to walk out and dig out my internet satellite thing, knee high with fucking wind gusts. Oh fuck, it was all fucked.
Dude, normally the city it gets warm enough so that like compared to the way beyond the city outlines, it's freaking like crazy dumps. It's not so bad here. This time around, walking right up to the waist and 4 feet high above. It's just a massive dump. Everything's fucked here. But anyways, beyond that, busy having a lot of fun with KCD too. And yeah, man, having a blast. Looking forward to this because I have had no time to look at news for the last couple of days. So this is all going to be fresh for me.
Yeah. We got
That's
some
crazy.
Fresh news, interesting news. I know a little bit of what Lethal has planned for us today, but some of it's still a little sneaky little mystery. Speaking of which, Moz, speaking of sneaky little mysteries, we got Mystery Man Moz here, the science master himself.
You're little snow weirdos. I got blue skies, bitch. No, it's really
Moz, you know what the temperature
Give it 6
was
months.
today? It was minus 30 Celsius.
Yeah, I'd fuck that. Nah, fuck that, bro. Fuck that.
It's not too bad. Is that even counting the wind chill?
I die minus fucking
Okay.
1, bro. I'm fucking not getting out of bed. Fuck
Man
is
passes
that,
out
bro.
at 10 Celsius. He's like, "No, I can't do this."
To be fair, we're used to like 40 Celsius, so
Yeah.
fuck that, bro. Fuck that.
Besides that, you're doing all right.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Unfortunately, I've been playing Avowed. It's fucking boring, bro. It's just it's painfully boring. Like I've gotten used to the graphics now. Like the actual world, it does look nice, but the fucking side quests are boring. The characters aren't interesting to me. The story just isn't interesting to me. Like it's so just it's just taking forever, bro. And I feel like I'm bored. Like I've only played it 4 hours, but it feels like I've played it for 10. And it's just like, fuck, bro. It's dragging on and on and on. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Yeah. Ooh.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Sorry you wasted your time on that. But damn,
I
that's
can't
a
wait
shame.
to waste my time on that later.
That's a damn shame because it's Obsidian. They're usually good with story. Like they have a great track record for story-based stuff.
You know, the thing is, the start of it starts off really good, and then it just bro, you
Falls off a cliff.
you have to fucking dude when you sleep, right? You're forced into dialogue that you can't that you have to either just keep spamming or you have to listen to, and it's just like the most boring as shit. Like they're asking you about morals and shit, and it's just like, okay, once was fun. The first time it happened, it was okay, but then it happened the second time, and I'm like, oh fuck, this better not happen every time I fucking sleep in the game, bro. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, it's just little things that are just so blah about it. I don't know. I don't like
So,
the
like,
armor
we're gonna get a
system.
90-hour review of the game from Moz. That's what you're saying, Moz?
bro. No, I'm not even paying the
90-hour review. I played 270 hours of Avowed, and I hate my life.
Bro, I played 4 hours and I fucking hate my life.
Well,
that.
to be fair, you hated your life before you played the 4 hours. So, anyways, before we get to chat, a couple things. First, make sure to smack that like button. Get it as blue as Cortana's toes that you want to suck on. It's weird, but you gotta try it once. You know, you're in a long-term committed relationship now with Cortana, and you gotta do weird shit like that to spice things up.
Gotta.
You know, we all know how it is. And by the way, as well, make sure to go to the channel, check out the clips, you know, watch the clips. I will have to say, like, I have to say the editing on the clips has been really, really good. So shout out to the editor of said clips. They're doing a great job on those, and it's fun to watch. So make sure you go over there, thumbs up those. You know, like, favorite, and subscribe for more content. Shit like that. With that, let's get right into the chat, because I know Dipshit is in the backstage now and he's ready to come in. And, let's just start off with him with his gay ass message. You see this fucking idiot? You know how
over 30 minutes ago. Over 30 minutes ago, by the way. Over 30 fucking minutes ago.
But he
while
somehow
he was running late.
And
running late.
Gave a member message to his own stream. You know how gay that is?
That's pretty fucking gay.
That's pretty gay.
That's about as gay as the shirt that he's got on
fuck,
right now.
That's gayer than whatever the fuck he wrote there. Lethal, you want to read your fucking member message at you?
I do! It says, suck me up. Actually.
Yeah, that's
suck me off, cream, like the Latina nasty you are.
Yeah, so anyways,
Hey.
we've had enough of that.
I'm gonna let you
that's haunting.
You know what, Lethal? You take over now, you late piece of shit.
All right.
Now get to work, chop.
Chocolate.
All right, first of all, let's just boom, boom. There we go. Mix it up a little bit. All right, chat. Let's see who we got in here. Did these guys do a good job? Did these guys do it? We see D-Day Direwolf. I see Boss Hog. I remember Lee was saying he's going to play in tourneys. We actually did have a fair few lined up. He got banned entirely from all those ones for Apex. So that put a spanner on those, and we dropped
every other game,
games as well.
Yeah, and every other game was shit. Even Apex was the shit, so we wouldn't even be doing that. It's just it's not our fault. It's just the games fucking went shit. And the only game and I also got banned because of training.
Yeah, so it's a little bit your fault then.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
It's not my fucking fault.
Yeah, that's it. The Goobag's fault.
It's like 10% your fault, 90% the fault of others.
0% my fucking fault. I take no fucking blame.
Look,
fucking
the farthest I can go down to is 5%, Moz. It's 5% your fault.
Fucking 0. They need to grow some 4%. Balls.
That's
well, what's wild is I was actually the one that came up with the term tranny goo, and then Mozzle thought it was really funny, so he ran with it, and then that got him banned from the org.
So actually, it's your fault. You're the 10% of the problem.
I'm an enabler. So there you go, Boss Hog.
That's
what happened with that.
Dick, boy.
Shh, be silenced, Latina. Like, Creamon's so uncomfortable. Creamon's going to suck off Lethal. I'm out. You're going to sit there and watch him suck me off.
But because that's the only reason why you showed up, cunt. Fuck off.
And then we have a tour from Last Toxic Mail. Creamy will have to find your Willy first, Last Toxic Mail.
True. He's just gone.
He's actually gone. I thought.
He left,
Oh, really?
he left the entire studio. He's not even in the background. I don't know what the fuck happened. He's gone.
It's gone.
Misclicked.
I guess he quit.
What
Quit.
the
Yeah,
fuck? Yeah.
You bullied him so hard. You got him out. You made him
Wow.
fucking quit.
Wow.
Next
You-
stream title:
Wow.
Lethal Lab
You
and
can
quit.
show him
Gronky.
where it is. You'll show him where it is, last toxic mail, you dirty bitch.
He couldn't even. You'd have to draw a fucking topographical map, and he still couldn't fucking find it.
This is perfect. Sanders is lethal. It's the Cody Rhodes of Mexicans.
Nah,
No, that's
we
fucking.
can't-
This fucker doesn't need that ego boost, Sandro. What are you doing?
This is spot on,
That is
dude.
Goku. No, it's not. That's Goku, bitch. The fuck is this?
Good point, actually.
Yeah, good point.
Dude,
That's a
remember
good point.
the 4 pillars of Mexican society is Goku, Morrissey from the Smiths, food trucks, and dysentery. Those are the 4 pillars of Mexican culture.
I've
And
actually
big
got to show you
hats.
something.
I like the big hats.
Look at this. Look at this fucking
Yeah,
thumbnail.
big hats are cool.
They are cool.
Look at
Yo,
this
shut
thumbnail.
up, the big hats.
Is this not the coolest thumbnail you've ever seen in your life? Mexican
That is pretty
icon. A Mexican explains why Mexico is obsessed with Dragon Ball. Mexican icon.
For some
Mexican.
reason,
Why does Mexico love Dragon Ball?
Why does
They-
the cartel love Goku?
No, but-
Wow.
Yeah, it's
Dude,
true. When Sparking Zero came out, the cartels across Mexico, they like put out this thing where like, hey, no fucking violence for like 24 hours because we're all playing Sparking Zero.
Yeah,
It was a time of peace.
Yeah, because of
Oh my
because
God,
of Dragon
we
Ball.
just- If we released Super Saiyan 5, we could make world peace happen.
This is
We
true.
good.
At least bring peace to Mexico.
Minecraft Vampire
yeah.
Moz with a $5. Thank you very much. Says, what does he say, Moz?
It's time to goon.
Time to goon. Thank you very much. And then we have.
would you
be without
B Prime?
Where would you be? Anyway, I was on Cybertron.
Cortana Blast.
I was actually Goku in the Optimus Prime biopic.
And then Cortana Blabs with $1.99 says cream screenshotted by feet pics for real, for real. Did you see him?
I got mailed Polaroids. It was weird.
You know what? I'm going to do a little nasty right here. I'm going to do something very fucking dodgy.
Dude, what are you doing,
Will
Tom?
show Cortana Blabs feet pic. Oops. There you go, chat. Have fun with that. Yes. Sorry.
I have no idea what the fuck he just did.
Oh, they'll see.
Now you see
They
it.
will see. They will see it. All right, and then we have Boss Hogs back to edging. All right. We have last toxic mail before a $5. Thank you very much. Feels bad, man, for Katana Blabs. Imagine revealing your feet so you can give Lethal's baby clit that foot job. Might as well rub to the air because you ain't finding it. Oh, persistence is the key, toxic mail. Persistence is the key. Thank you very much.
That's a wild statement.
That's a wild statement.
That's
Thank you very much.
That's a wild
Oh,
statement.
toxic mail. It's called a toe job. Yeesh. Doug's here, Gravy's here, Cell Shades here, Static's here, For the Emperor's here, though. And then we also
Really
have
got the
the
baby
last toxic mail with $5. That's what you, Creamy.
Yeah, the only fucking toe job you could get lethal is if they curled up a fucking pinky toe or wrap around your tiny little dick. Last toxic mail with the $5 super chat. Also, why would Cream want to suck your baby clit, lethal? Oh no, Cream has sucked. I mean, measured many pajeets, ya dog. Well, last toxic mail knows this is cap because he was with me when Maz's mom was doing our intense measurements. Basically, she goes and measures how far back and sees if they hit the back of her throat. And so that's how we measure. But that's Maz's mom. And last toxic male is her manager. So he gets about 10% of the money I pay her to do that.
Now that's a wild statement. All right, hey guys, Cream is running a bit late. Yes, he is. Blabs is here. Lord
I actually
Bolter
fucking
is
was here first.
Mr. T is here. Roderick is here. Anonymity is here. And then we have the last toxic mail with a tenner for a super chat. It's for you, Moz.
In honor of Playboy coming back, Moz and Blabs will review 50 issues of Playgirl, and Jono will review his experience of butt breaking of Sir Hans Copen for the Gronks Game and Pornhub account. For real.
Copen.
Or Copen. Yeah.
Sir Hans be coping.
You've been watching.
Yeah, it's gonna be 4 pages on that mag. 4 or 5. It's gonna be a little big documentary.
And you also said, I'm pretty sure he said butt breaking. He's butt.
Yeah. Well,
What the fuck was that? Did you just see that?
no, I didn't catch it.
What a weird way to scratch your nose. Anyway, we're just going to move on from that. Thank you very much, Last Toxic Male. Appreciate that. Jack of all casuals is here. Carl is here. Good day, Carl. Butcher of Blaviken. P-Dub is here. Hello. And then look at this. Look at this. The goal is fulfilled. Young Mozza Gravy with a 499. Thank you very much. Hey, Jono, can you please read what the super chat goal was for the chat?
Yeah, they'll throw it up. 1 teal super chat for will show Cortana Blab's feet pic.
Yes, gotcha, fam.
Oh wow, you actually did.
We got it.
Yeah, I
Wow.
didn't even know this was a real thing. This is
We got it.
Wow.
We got it.
this is
Do you want to see the
Yikes.
thread?
Oh.
I'm a little worried.
It starts with
Oh!
it starts with
Someone call
Elon.
Josiah quick.
It starts with Elon's practice hole that he accidentally knocked up.
Like,
My boy
Lord-
Lord Bova comes in, feet bros having a field day. I'm like, that's my boy Creamy with the feet.
Yeah.
And then that leads us to this. So there you go, chat. Don't say I don't do anything for you. I got you. Have some
Nice touch with the-
Blab's feet pics.
This is a nice touch with the dirty talk. Edge, you filthy beast.
What if we can do? I wonder if we can get Jen Taylor to say that.
Probably. Well, she has
Probably
given her voice to AI.
You just made
it's
Jono
possible.
fucking goon come.
Not the only one.
Yeah,
And then
he
we
just
have
came a little.
And then we have Biggles with the tour. Cream and Moz are a cute couple.
Oh,
Actually, it's a very.
You want to know what's a
abusive,
cuter couple?
What?
You know what's a fucking cuter couple? Biggles in his Thrustmaster 3000 that he sits on. Yeah, I saw the streams. We saw him. We know what's up, Biggles.
We saw him.
It's a very one-sided relationship.
Thank you very much, Biggles.
Oh,
I don't
it's a
think
bi-
Jen
there's
did give her
abuse.
voice to AI, but I think they just took it anyway. But I don't think she actually gave it.
Just
But it
stole
couldn't
it.
be too hard to find it. Hey, maybe throughout the day I'll try and see if I can find it. All right, so you hear that? With all that said, Moz, you been playing Avowed?
Unfortunately, I have.
Not gotten any better for you?
It's gotten a little bit better because I fought a giant spider, but then after that was the peak. I've been so bored, bro. I've been so fucking bored out of my mind. Like I don't like it. It's just a shit Skyrim to me. Like I was hoping it would. I wasn't expecting it to be as good as Skyrim, but I was at least hoping it would scratch the itch of that type of game for me.
Mhm.
It's making me want to play Skyrim. Like even like when you're walking and they're trying to do the music and all that, it feels very Skyrim, and it just makes me want to go play Skyrim, and I don't want to play Skyrim. I've played it too many times. So,
Fair enough. Fair
yeah.
enough. All right. Well, let's go ahead and start with this because, geez, man, this is girth. This is straight up fucking girth over here, right? So what we have is a little something that came out. The Fall of FiveM, and whoever designed this is fucking brain damage because who the fuck can read that? The untold story of FiveM. What happened at Rockstar? Why does FiveM suck now? And what is the future of FiveM? So just really quickly to clarify, it is absolutely fucking girthy. This is NASMA levels of fucking autism in here, right? It is a girthy bitch. And I woke up and this was in the Discord news section, right? And I took one look at it and said, there's no fucking way I am A, reading this in time before the stream starts, and 2, going to be able to get through this on stream because it is such a girthy fucking thing, right? But what we do have is two things. One, still going through it before we can get all the fucking details out for you, but it's girth. It's a lot of girth. Maybe by tomorrow we'll be able to go through it all in a bit more detail. But we also have a very, very, very quick synopsis of it, which is just a handful of paragraphs. But before I read it out, Cream, did you see this? I bet you this popped up on your radar.
It did. I haven't. This is the first I've seen the website. I'm gonna be honest. The website looks like some shit that like 9 Inch Nails would use to promote an album in 2003. Like I'm expecting like Radiohead to drop a new album on this fucking website or some shit. Like I don't know what the fuck. I'm looking at snails fucking right now or something. Like I'm really not sure. But no, in all seriousness, yeah, I mean, I haven't had a chance to actually look at it, so I'm interested in to see, you know, what's in this, because people were sending this to me, and I was seeing it on my own as well, coming up on Twitter, and so I am interested because I am a GTA boy for real, trademarked. I'm a big fan of GTA. The roleplay stuff was pretty funny, some of it. Mainly the kids that would scream. That was the best part of it. Moz knows what I'm talking about. The kids who were taking it real seriously, and then they'd get fucked up, and then they'd start squealing. But this was a huge part of GTA and actually helped keep the game alive. I mean, the online was starting to fade off a bit, and then this RP stuff really kicked off with FiveM, and it helped re-energize the fan base of GTA a bit, because it had been so long since we had a release.
Well, let me just go through this quick, very, very brief description of this. So FiveM was originally created by the NTA Authority, which is an individual developer back in 2015, with the goal of unlocking the potential for a fully customizable multiplayer experience in GTA 5. It was designed to allow players to create custom servers and modify the game beyond the constraints of Rockstar Games' official online platform. The concept was revolutionary, giving the community the freedom to create unique gaming experiences. FiveM was built around a community-driven approach. It allowed players and developers to contribute to the project's growth, and its open source nature made it attractive to modders, server owners, and enthusiasts. The platform's focus on transparency and open communication set it apart from many other gaming platforms that restricted modification and customization. Over time, FiveM came under scrutiny from Rockstar Games, who obviously made GTA 5. Rockstar raised concerns about FiveM's use of the intellectual property and its potential to infringe on GTA Online user base. Despite the legal pressures, FiveM managed to continue operating largely due to its careful navigation of legal boundaries. However, tensions with Rockstar Games created ongoing uncertainty about the project's future. As FiveM grew, it faced significant internal challenges. Key developers left the team, and the platform's leadership underwent significant shifts. This led to a period of instability. The platform also suffered from a lack of organization, with accusations of embezzlement, mismanagement, and corruption within the development team. There were disputes about the direction of the platform, with some developers and contributors being sidelined or dismissed under questionable circumstances. Over time, FiveM's reputation began to suffer as an internal conflicts became more public. Allegations surfaced of fake developers working on the platform, and players began to notice a drop in the quality and relatability of the the reliability of the servers and services. The rise of manipulation practices such as fake promises of updates and the exploitation of community resources contributed to a sense of disillusionment among the community. The platform's once strong community began to fragment as a result of the issues, and FiveM's decline was now inevitable. This deviation was marked by diminishing trust in the leadership and fewer updates or improvements to the platform, leading to a loss of interest from the very community that made it successful in the first place. So, what do you make of all that, Cream?
I'm gonna be honest. Part of me just zoned right out there. It seems like they lost their trust in the community.
It's a lot. It's
right?
a girth. It's a girthy bitch.
Yeah.
What it comes down to is you lost the trust of the community that was in there working on this stuff. When you lose that, what do you have left, right? If this is what happens with game companies all the time as well. Like when they lose trust, they lose basically guaranteed purchases, effectively guaranteed users. If you really trust a company, like at one point I would say we all were big fans of Bethesda, right? Big enough that we would buy any game they had coming out. That trust has been eroded. I don't think any of us would say we're huge fans of what Bethesda has become. And so when you do that, now here's the thing with FiveM. They didn't have years and years and years and years of, a track record to go off of. They had a little bit, so it erodes way quicker than, something like Ubisoft or something like Bethesda or Activision or whatever company you want to throw in there. So when you erode that, it definitely has an effect on players. A lot of people will just say, okay, I'm not dealing with this shit, so I'm out. And it seems like that's what people have done. But obviously I would want to, I want to be able to, I might dig into this a little later tonight, dig into this and really read through and try to get as many of those details as possible, because at the very least, it does seem like an interesting story.
It just keeps going and going and going and going. See, look at that. Look where I'm up to on this thing. I was scrolling that whole time Cream was talking. But
yeah,
interesting point. This also came out very recently. GTA 6 devs are exploring user-generated content. I think there's a bit of a connection between these two, right? A little bit of a connection between those two. But
yeah,
like we said, sorry, go on.
Yeah, it's just with that case, it's going to be, seems like with that announcement from Rockstar, it's going to be more regulated by Rockstar rather than having this grassroots modding community get together to create FiveM. I think that's what a lot of development companies want to do. They don't want to have these grassroots communities get together and start modding and creating an entire experience from their game themselves. They want to have that. They want to have a certain level of control. It's like some sort of weird power thing going on, that they lord over their IP and whatever that happens to that IP, rather than letting it go out wild. And that kind of comes in with like the copyright laws and stuff, because if you let your IP get used and abused elsewhere without you being responsible for it, you could lose it. And arguments like that will probably come into play for that. But that's really sad to see, because the company is just like ruining its reputation in its community. Their most vehement community members.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a girthy bitch. Maybe tomorrow we'll be able to go a bit more in depth with this, but it's fucking 380 pages. Did not fucking have the time to get all this organized.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, I'm with Nazmer. All those, everybody trying to get their own Bethesda Creation Club, just like, I'm out. Nope. None of that shit.
Yeah, and people don't want that shit. No one likes Bethesda Creation Club, and we didn't like it when they tried to do it with Valve. Remember the paid mods? That was a fucking huge blunder, and it was like, I don't want to say it was the first big blow to Bethesda, but it was before Fallout 4 came out that happened. I would say that's, if you want to track where things really went wrong for Bethesda, the first big blunder I would go to would probably be the paid mods fiasco shit. Because that eroded trust even with Steam for a while. I know a lot of people who are like, yeah, I use Steam, but I don't like it. And Valve has been able to gain trust again by doing certain things, right? Bethesda didn't. Bethesda just kept on fucking up. And then they went ahead and did the Creation Club, which is an even bigger fuck up. I mean, we could go on there's countless examples of how the Creation Club is not good and it's a giant failure. But that's a story for another day. But it does feel like everyone sees what Bethesda did and said, hey, we can sell these mods and we can make some money off of them. The problem is that also limits you, because there's only certain mods that will, actually be sellable. It all has to be original content. So you can't sell the Thomas the Tank Engine fucking mod, because you're going to have to pay whoever owns the rights to Thomas the Tank Engine, right? So that's an example that goes through. But with GTA, there's going to be a lot of people who want to mod and shit that I'm sorry, they just don't have the legal rights to sell. But for modding, I would say it's fair use.
Correct
And
me
also-
if I'm wrong, but wasn't there a big deal with modding Macho Man Randy Savage? Wasn't there like someone in his family or some shit?
There was a big deal when it was coming to the paid mods, because that was one of the mods that was going to be included in the paid mod shit, from what I remember. And everyone was like, yeah, but his family owns his likeness, like his widow and stuff like that owns his likeness.
That Paul Hogan fucked? Not Paul. Hulk Hogan fucked?
No.
Not that one, the other one. Okay.
Yeah, the one who was with him when he died in the car crash, right? Because he had just gotten remarried like a year before he died. So that they're in charge of his likeness, and WWE also would own some of his likeness, right? As well. So to go and then try to sell a mod of that was where I think that's probably the actual reason they pulled the paid mods, was because they were including shit that they had no right to be selling in there, and they were going to get fucked on that. But it would be interesting to go back and talk about that whole fiasco some other time. But with FiveM, this is not good to see. Yeah. With FiveM, yeah, it's a shame to see. Hopefully Rockstar just does what old Rockstar would do and just let it fly. But a lot of those people aren't there anymore. So who knows what new Rockstar is going to do.
Subhuman with a tenner through Super Chat. Thank you very much. And good to see you, Subhuman. How have you been? All right, you have a PS2, but you only have 2 games. What are they? Must be different games and different. No copying others' answers. Well, I'm going to go first then. Kingdom Hearts 2 Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix specifically, and Medal of Honor. That's my 2. What about you, Cream? Medal of Honor Frontline.
All right, I'm going to take San Andreas right away.
Okay.
And then you know what? Give me the first God of War game. That was on the PS2.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good choices.
Give me God of War and San Andreas.
What about you, Johnny?
I would take Def Jam Fight for New York. That amazing game.
Good one.
Really damn good.
Good game.
And the second one, that's so tricky because there's so many good genres. I want to have at least something good. Ace Combat 5, I think. Yeah.
I'm going to change my answer. Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix and Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Oh, that's good. Oh, damn it. I should have picked that. But yeah, good choices.
Yeah, that is a good one. And you just said that because Nosmir said it, didn't you, you slutty whore?
Oh, did Nosmir say it? No, I don't. I got the super
did Nosmir?
Did he say it? Oh, did Nazma say it? Did Nazma say it?
I literally can't see the chat. Look, you can see the number there. I haven't opened the chat.
Ooh, Nosmir, ooh.
Fuck you.
Real Nazma greater than all of you. All right, anyway, what about you, Moz?
The greatest, not just PS2 game, it's the greatest video game ever made. Ben 10, Protector on Earth, baby! It's the greatest fucking game ever. I only need one. That one. I only need one. I don't need 2. I'll chuck the second one away because I'm playing Ben 10, bitch. But if I did have to pick a second one, it would be Ratchet and Clank.
Which Ratchet?
First one. Because it's hard as fuck.
Good choices. And it's good. Hey, that generation had a lot of great TV and movie games. There's so many of them out there that were so good.
Kart racing, let's go.
Yeah.
No, Cars. I changed my answer to Cars. There's this
Cars.
Yeah.
Like the Cars. If I remember, the Cars game was on PS3 360, or unless they had it might have been
on both actually.
Oh yeah, it was at that time. Okay.
Version, and it was lit as fuck. It was actually better on the PS2 than Xbox 360.
Which game is wild that has 2 different versions? On PS2 and then on PS3 and 360. Need for Speed Undercover, the one where you play as the cop. It's fucking so different. The PS2 version is just like such a Black Ops 3 level downgrade. If you ever played Black Ops 3 on like the old console than on the current gen console that it was on, completely different. This was almost worse in that regard. Like they changed the fucking story because the PS2 couldn't handle the shit you were doing in that game. Look it up. Need for Speed Undercover.
That's wild.
It's fucking
There are
so
so
different,
many
man.
fucking good games. Like
I don't think
matter
it even
what-
had cutscenes.
Yeah, ooh. I don't know. You would see that a lot with Game Boy versions. Like you guys were talking about the Cars game. I had that on the Game Boy. Was not a great game. But there was a lot of stuff like that. But with the PS2 generation, there was like a good game for basically every genre. Like there wasn't like a genre where it's like, oh, we're really lacking good games in that. I guess something like strategy
Remasters and remakes.
work well.
Yeah, agree. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
shittier versions of games that are fucking 11 years old. Let's go, baby.
Yeah, let's
versions
go.
of 10-year-old games.
Come on.
Okay, speaking of shittier versions of 10-year-old games, chat, it's time to goon. Because
gooning
this
happening
is
here.
just fucking.
Your dick is broken.
This is brain damage.
Yeah, your dick broke.
Ubisoft is confident on releasing Assassin's Creed Shadows on March 20th.
Gee, I wonder
mean,
why
you
this
can't-
article came out.
You can't help but be a bit like, bruh. All right, but anyway, let's go through this. Insider Gaming has sources that have said that the publisher and the developers are now confident that Assassin's Creed Shadows will launch on March 20th, 2025. Really? Well, McDizzle told me that it wasn't. Wait, no, that was...
I hope his sources is also McDizzle.
Wouldn't that be fucking nuts?
No, here's the
That
thing.
would be the greatest fucking plot twist ever. McDizzle
That'd be wild.
I'd be done. I'd have to quit the internet.
Here's the
McDizzle's
thing. At
playing
least
everyone.
Yeah.
fucking Insider Gaming actually has fucking sources. That's the thing. When they say we have sources, I can say, well, that's plural, so they have multiple people. And I actually trust them because they have a pretty good fucking track record.
Oh boy. All right, anyway, of course, never say never to another delay, but Ubisoft has made preparations to increase its marketing for Assassin's Creed Shadows ahead of its March 20th launch, including finalizing the embargo dates of game reviews. Okay, so now this is where this part's going to be interesting. Assassin's Creed reviews will go live on March 18th, so 2 days before release. Speaking with several developers working on the game, hopefully that's not McDizzle, they said that they felt confident that they'll be ready for a March release date, with one source stating that the game is pretty much done. Now we're up to the wild shit. As mentioned during Ubisoft's last earnings call, Shadows is currently on par with Assassin's Creed Odyssey in terms of pre-order numbers. Early previews have been positive, not from what I saw, praising its narrative and immersive experience, with both characters playing critical roles to the game's storyline, as well as the quality and completion of the gameplay. See, this part is bullshit with both characters because they put out a whole statement saying that you can just do the game with one character. Okay?
Yeah.
But this is where it gets wild. At the time of writing, Assassin's Creed Shadows currently has around 300,000 pre-orders said to sources, and Odyssey's day one player numbers were between 400 to 450,000, a gap of around 100 to 150,000 that needs to be made up in the next 4 weeks. So in comparison, Outlaws just completely fucking failed, right? So I guess the first thing I want to say with this part, before we get into the next part, is, does everyone believe the number 300,000? I get the impression that might be a little bit inflated through Ubisoft's launcher app, whatever the fuck that's called.
There's it's plausible. I'm not gonna like downright say that it's absolutely not happening, but there's they're saying it's around the same range as Odyssey with pre-orders, when there's 150,000 of a difference between this game and Odyssey. That's a big fuck. That's like 100, yeah, well over 150% comparison. That's a little bit of like twisting the words there, at least in my opinion, the way I see it. Anybody else got something?
No, I was just gonna say, again, we don't know what's gonna happen if these reviews come out. Thing is, no early access on this game, so if they're leaving the reviews to very, very late, but if there's a bunch of bad reviews, people might cancel the pre-orders. If you know the game comes out and it's shit, people will refund the game. That's my thing. I think possibly refunds could have an effect. I think at this point, though, it looks like it's going to be a success. We don't know the budget yet, but I would assume the budget is probably in line with the newer line of Assassin's Creed games, and seems like Odyssey made money. So Ubisoft might actually cop a dub here. So hopefully this means they can right the ship optimistically. Hopefully it means they can right the ship
Realistically,
right
no.
Realistically, fuck no. Absolutely not. It's the same thing within Embracer with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. We haven't talked a lot about Embracer lately because they're in the middle of breaking up the company, right? But Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Warhorse Studios is part of Embracer. So they get a success there too. So I think we should mention that. We like to mention, I love mentioning when Ubisoft fails, but we got to mention when they do stuff well. And it looks like that despite everything that we thought, everything that everyone else thought, this is like I guess the underdog story of the year. Assassin's Creed actually being a success, which is the wildest statement. I didn't think 10 years ago I would say the underdog story of 2025 will be a Assassin's Creed game set in Japan being an actual success and not a failure.
Oh, there's a lot of fuck. It's Assassin's Creed. I mean, like I've said, I talk to Assassin's Creed to some of like my friends, and they either just don't care or they're like, yeah, fuck it, it's a new Assassin's Creed. You know, I can fucking chill out and play Assassin's Creed. But now here's the next part that I want to talk about. So this is making the rounds. Okay. Regarding the shrine destruction issue in Assassin's Creed, it has been confirmed that not only the Shooting Shield Hishi Shrine, but also the Association of the Shinto Shrines is involving and responding. Wow, this could seriously become an international issue. All right, now, this is in regards to that clip that went viral where Yasuke was just in a fight trashing the shrine with destroying it and all that type of stuff. When I'm going to mention this right now. When I was looking for information about this, when I was Googling it, when I was looking for anything about a possible lawsuit from Japan in regarding shrines, this was the only fucking thing it came back to every single time.
Oh.
So I don't know if this is real. I don't know if this is bullshit. I don't know if this dude's just ahead of the curve, and I don't know. But all I can say is, as of right now, it's just one dude on Twitter saying this. It means it could be true, but I can't find more information. I bet you by the time the stream ends, there'll be like 1,000 fucking articles going, here's all the proof, here's the lawsuits and all that type of shit.
I don't think so. I don't think this is going to happen because it wasn't like it wasn't like he was purposely trying to trash the shrine. It was like the shrine ended up being collateral in what was happening from what I remember, right? Fucking look at Godzilla, man. Somebody would be literally public. Somebody would be on death row in Japan if they were taking it that seriously. Look, this is the one thing I really don't like about this whole Assassin's Creed Shadows things. They're making out Japanese people to be like delicate flowers who are like, look at how, they're very sensitive about their culture. They care about their culture, but they're not pussies. Like, they can handle shit that people in the West can. It's really weird that people are acting like that. I don't know why, but they're grown-ups. They can fucking handle this.
They handled nukes.
Yeah. Seriously, they're the biggest thing that one of the biggest things that Japan is known for is a giant monster that comes around and destroys all the shit. Okay? Right? So I don't think they mind too much. I don't think this is a big deal. I think what this is like a Japanese equivalent of the quartering just saying shit. Being like, wow, this is going to be Elon Musk just went from Denver to also Denver. Oh my God. He just went across the city of Denver. This is going to be big for the Trump administration. When in reality, it's a fucking nothing burger. That's what my hunch is saying about this. If this does become something, then I'll eat crow. But I don't think it will. I think it's, especially because everything goes back to just this tweet. There's nothing else about this.
Yeah, that same thing for me. When I first heard about this news on the Discord chat earlier today, I was thinking, okay, yeah, there's some organization going on. Whether they're going to make a lawsuit, okay, there's something going on here. But no, if it's just all coming from this, that's nothing. The best thing that and I thought about this earlier today, the best thing that they can really do is send a strongly worded letter to Ubisoft, say that they're not happy about this, but it's not very relevant. Like, that's it. It's the player's choice to go in there and make all that collateral damage in whatever environment that they're in, whether it be the shrine or whether it be one of the one of the gates. You know, it's gonna be when it comes to like these games, this is gonna happen. But if you're gonna go out, I'll say this there: if you're gonna go out there and say that a game is like completely 100% historically accurate, like, and then turn around and say, "Oh, it's a work of fiction." People are going to get frustrated with that. You know, it's going to be that, you know, people are expecting one thing and then you spin it around for it to be another thing. And so anything that happens in the game is like, hey, it's just a video game. What are you complaining about? It's just a video. It's like there's a disingenuous like approach that you're going at it with this in regards to the devs. I would like to see, personally, I would like to see more of like less of this, what Ubisoft did with Assassin's Creed. Praise it about being like historically accurate, parading their individuals who help them with the historical accuracy, and then spin around and say it's all like based on fiction and shit like that. Be transparent, be straight with your audience, tell them exactly how it's going to be, because then you get situations like with KCD 2 where everybody thinks it's a goddamn pedophile game. You know?
Well,
I think
those are a little separate, but I do actually agree with what you're saying, though, Jono. Like, I agree. They did do some bullshittery there about how, it's historically accurate, but also, like, we're just going to fuck around with it like we usually do with Assassin's Creed. They did do some shit like that, but I don't know. There is a bit of that, but there's also a bit of people are looking for reasons to be angry. That's true. Like, I'm sorry, if you're looking for a fight, you're gonna find a fucking fight, right? That's kind of the mentality here as well.
One thing I can throw out there is, I believe it was the 2022 Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, the bad one. If I remember correctly, I think there was a real hotel in Germany or some shit that was a multiplayer map. And they got in contact with Activision. They said, take us the fuck out of your game. But it eventually came back.
Yeah.
It was or some shit.
It was taken out of the game for a little bit and then brought back later because they ended up winning. Oh,
wow.
What about the
owners actually brought a lawsuit?
I don't know if they sued them, but there was something that happened. There was a map that was just outright fucking removed. Because they were like, we don't want to fucking be in it. And there was like a bit of back and forth, and it eventually came back.
So, well, look at Battlefield. Everyone was freaking out about the image they use.
Yeah, right? Because they thought it was real or something.
The thing is, real. It was real. Yeah, that's the thing. It was real, but it's set in that place, right? What about Call of Duty? I mean, you got to go and blow up fucking Scud missiles in Iraq in it. People did that in real life. It's kind of one of these things where it's like, you got to pick and choose your fucking battles here. And I think a lot of people really want to die on the hill of trying to make Assassin's Creed look the worst it possibly can.
And it can do that by itself without your help.
Exactly. Yeah. It can do it on its own. You don't have to help it along. You don't have to make exactly.
Well, yep. No. Yeah.
But there's a lot of disingenuous arguments on both sides. People trying to defend this game, saying it's going to be great. It's not going to be great. It's going to be more Ubisoft slop at the best. At the worst, it's going to be a fucking downgrade from that. It's going to go from like just gray gloop to actual human shit, right?
Question for the chat. What's the downgraded version of Ubisoft slop?
I guess fucking Embracer.
Far Cry 6.
Embracer slop? Far Cry 6, yeah. But so people are on that side. And then the people who are just like, I'm preying on its downfall. I want this game to fail and I'm going to...
But then they went out and bought it. That's the thing.
5 minutes.
The thing is, there's so many more people hating on this game, but they went and bought it. You know how we know? Because this game is outdoing fucking Mirage, and they weren't talking about fucking Mirage. They're talking about this one, and so they went and bought this one. It's like, what the fuck?
Remember
Like,
what happened with like games like Dustborn and a couple others where there was a lot of people hating on them, but guess what? It ended up being that the only people playing those ones were the ones hating on them. In theory, you could actually make the argument that all this bullshit around Assassin's Creed and some of these really shitty arguments, exactly, you gave them free press.
Yep, and then a lot of people
did such a terrible job of attacking it. You now gave this game more credibility than
and saying, I'm praying on this game's downfall.
But no, but the thing is as well is that they did such a this game is fucking despicable, it's fucking disgrace, and all the other things that happen. People are like, you know what? I want to see this piece of shit for myself. Because let's be honest, most of the time you want to see it for yourself. So all these normal people that don't really know what's going on are like, you know what? If this this game is fucking up so bad.
It's like The Room with Tommy Wiseau. It's like,
this
film's terrible. I want to watch it.
The Joker movie. All you heard about the Joker movie was this is going to radicalize you and make you fucking kill your mum and dad and stuff like that. It's like, ticket day one, baby, radicalize me. Let's go.
Yeah, day one.
And it turns out Frozen 2 is the only one that has a fucking fight in their theater.
Fucking movie. Frozen 2.
Yeah,
you're right. They did.
Frozen 2 went fucking hard.
It did, apparently. Look, I don't always agree with the saying any press is good press. I don't agree. I think there is times where you can have actual bad press that's negative. The problem is this shit with Assassin's Creed actually kind of reinforces that whole saying of any press is good press. Because all this shit, all these people making these bad arguments, bad faith arguments, and just not fleshed out arguments at all in general,
the watermelon
actually
thing
helped this game.
Yeah, no, the watermelon thing became a joke. They were laughing at people who were whinging about the watermelon thing. Then they went and bought the game. You know what I mean? Like you did such dog shit fucking actual criticism that people made fun of you and went and bought the game. You retarded fox. If you actually
watermelon.
I saved Assassin's Creed Shadow. Fuck.
Saving Lethal's investment is one stock in Ubisoft.
I'm helping the brother out.
That's a bro. That's what a bro does.
That's a bro for life. Watermelons for life, man.
That's a bro.
And again, I personally think this 300,000 number is probably inflated with the whole Ubisoft store bullshit. And then there's this stuff, which again, every time this morning I looked into it, and I was just looking into it a little bit more while they were all talking. Every single link came back to this tweet. So I just don't know if there's something I'm missing and I just haven't seen. But for now, it's just one person on Twitter saying something. Time will tell. Time will tell. We'll see. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. What a world, eh? What a world. Anyway, I saw Vex wanted to know things that are wet. Well, I really shouldn't say.
Okay, I heard that. Like, should I not? No, I don't know.
How much time you got?
Go away, Vex, you slut.
Jeez,
hey, Maz.
Yeah.
I heard what you did to get. I heard what you did to get that 1 month Game Pass. I heard the stories. You and the farm animals were getting freaky. It's up on X Hamster right now.
X Hamster, jeez, you're in
That's a thing. Fuck.
You don't know about X? Okay, X Hamster's when you're in a mood.
Shit, Jono. You're the only motherfucker that's been on it.
Shut the fuck up.
Fuck up, Jono.
Moz's confession. Go on, Moz.
Retweet. I'm here. I'm queer. Get used to gooning about it.
Fucking
well, that's nice that you retweeted someone coming out of the closet, Moz.
Thank you very much.
Ubisoft play.
And then extra dumb. I'm still laughing about Moz saying, what if it turns out that it's McDizzle that's messaging Insider as well? He's just fucking going for everyone now.
Man, that would be fucking great.
That would be an L from fucking Death Note type of moment. McDizzle sitting up like a little retard.
Yeah,
you know him. Please, I pray for moments like this.
I prayed for it. Extra dub with $1.99. Thank you very much. Lethal nutted to Lady Gaga confirmed. Hashtag fully is. Listen, I believe in a little something called spite wanks. Okay. So, for example, when Frost was like, "Oh, sorry, you can't masturbate to me," I was there like, "You fucking reckon? Watch this," and proved her wrong. So, Lady Gaga, there is no nut that I cannot attain.
Extra dumb, shut up.
There should be some that you can't obtain.
Minecraft
should.
Moz with a $5 through super chat. Thank you very much. Also, I sent you a message earlier as well. Funny, how funny would it be if Assassin's Creed Shadow devs gifted the game to the people who complained about Dustborn and they ended up buying and reviewing it? That would be absolutely fucking hilarious. That would be pretty fucking funny, actually, man.
Start giving out free codes.
Start giving out free codes. Thank you very much, Minecraft.
Give me those codes.
Appreciate that.
I'll be honest. I'll take some fucking game codes. I mean, I'm still gonna say your game's shit if it's shit, but I don't want to pay for it. So, you know.
Oi, Capcom.
Oi, devs, hit me up. I'll play your game.
They're gonna give you the Avatar game. They're not gonna give you the newest stuff. Yeah, you get to play.
Actually, I heard that one was okay. That's probably better than fucking Assassin's Creed.
You know what actually might be worse than Assassin's Creed Shadows?
More.
Black Ops 6 Season 2 Reloaded. Holy fuck.
Well, if we're getting that specific with it, then yeah, probably.
Oh, no, you wait. You just wait till you see this. So,
you don't,
Black Ops 6 is in a very bad state. It's bleeding players. It's still filled with hackers. There's all the core fundamental issues, but at the same time, Black Ops 6 gets a lot of fucking things right, but it just completely fucking fucks it up. And now, of course, we're getting close to Season 2 Reloaded, which is the midpoint of Season 2. And if you saw the stream a couple of days ago, they announced the Ninja Turtles would be joining as well. And now we have more details on Ninja Turtles, the new weapons, and you wait till you see this new map. Ladies and gentlemen, when I say Black Ops 6 might have the single worst map in Call of Duty history, I am not fucking joking. And again, this is from Treyarch. This is the same studio that gave you Firing Range, Jungle, Nuketown. The list goes on and on and on, right? You wait till you see this map called Bullet. But let's just go ahead and jump into this first, all right? So here's a whole lot of shit that's coming out. So Bullet, yeah. All right, now have a look at this, Moz. So you know how Squid Games had the battle pass? Well, the Ninja Turtles is getting the battle pass system as well. And if you get the premium, you get to unlock Master Splinter.
Oh, I can be a rat boy. Everyone spam rat boy in the chat.
You can be a rat boy.
Okay. And then, of course, in the free tier as well, you do get one of the new weapons, which is a skateboard. Obviously, you know, that's a little reference to the Turtles as well. But now, here's where it gets truly fucking brain damaged. Let me just see if it's got the new weapons. All right here, okay? Okay.
A Black Ops 3 weapon.
A Black Ops 3 weapon. Yeah. Okay, now, have a look at this. So you get the skateboard, katanas, bow staff, nunchucks, and sai. Do you know what that is? That is 5 new melee weapons.
And that's it.
5.
Yeah,
5
crazy.
new fucking melee weapons.
This is all at once.
Are you ready to see the map?
Yeah, this is the greatest map of all time. It's
I'm not
Bullet.
joking. This actually might be the worst fucking map you'll ever see in your life. We need a little fucking something.
Man,
I honestly thought it was
they just
fake.
bring Jungle 2 in here or something? Like, could we get Jungle 2?
No, you get something a little bit worse. I need something. Oh, here we go.
Bam! Peanut butter and jam! What the fuck are you doing, Phil?
What the fuck are you doing, Phil? Oh my! Oh no!
Oh,
yeah.
No.
Welcome to Bullet.
that's chaotic.
That's a fucking map.
That's a Call of
That's not a
Duty
map. That's a fucking stick.
That's a funnel.
Yeah.
Like that's hell for a shooter.
That's just a fucking vibrator. What the fuck is that?
That is pandemonious.
Looks
Jeez
like a
Louise.
DS10.
It does. A stylist, yeah, it does.
I don't want to play COD anymore.
The fuck are you?
I'm going back to not playing COD. I think I don't want to.
It gets better.
Anymore.
It gets better.
How big is this? Like you're supposed to be on what, a monorail or something like that? A train, high speed train. By the looks of it.
Yep.
Depending
here's
on
the
the size,
bundles.
it could be.
Each Ninja Turtle is sold as a separate bundle.
So you gotta pay. You gotta pay 4 times to get all 4, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, you got to pay
yes,
4
God.
times to get all 4. But if you want to get Master Splinter, you have to get the premium in-game battle pass. 2 battle passes in the event.
Yeah.
wow, it's predatory marketing. They really want. Yeah, they're really greedy for that cash.
Now, here's something I want to throw out there just to break this dude mentally. Oops, sorry, Moz. Here's something just to break you completely mentally now, Moz. Ninja Turtle squadding up to do zombie Easter eggs.
Nah, it's gonna be lit. That's gonna be better than fucking here and fucking Weaver for fucking. Oh, I hate Red Topping, damn it, boy.
Look at this shit. And you wonder why no one wants to fucking play multiplayer on this game.
They're focusing too much on 2v2. 2v2 was a.
This is a 2v2 and a 6v6 map.
Oh, fuck that, bro.
What
They're
the
too
fuck?
wide.
You can't even fit 6 people wide on the fucking map. What the fuck is that?
Serious.
No, you can't. You couldn't even fit 2 fucking people wide. How the fuck is 6v6 gonna work?
And can we just talk about how they're adding a weapon from fucking Black Ops 3 into the 90s, bro? That shit's futuristic. That's meant to be
what the fuck?
That's meant to
Like,
be jetpacks. It's meant, when it was Black Ops 3's campaign set? 20
After Black Ops 2, right?
Yeah, like it, but how many? Yeah.
So it's way too far in the. It's like 40 years in the future from where the game's set, right? At least.
2065. So like,
okay, so it's more like
70 years.
Yeah, 70. My math.
We're bringing it back.
Don't math too well.
It was always in the 90s, bro. Trust. For real. This
By the way,
that gun.
I got fucking
melee
attacked.
weapons.
I got
chaos.
attacked when. Sorry, Craig, I'll be real quick. I got attacked when I said, "Why is the Terminator in this game?" And everyone freaked out at me. And I'm like, "Guys, Terminator came out in the 80s. This game's set in the fucking 90s."
Yeah, at least have it be the Terminator that came out in the 90s, T2.
Judgment Day, yeah. T-1000.
But it was Terminator 1. It was specifically that version of Arnold with the shirt and everything. That was the one that was in it.
The same weapons. What were you saying, Cream? Sorry.
I'm just gonna say, like, 5 fucking melee weapons.
That's too much.
5. Like, I'm more acceptable of the fucking Black Ops 3 weapon than I am of the 5 fucking melee weapons in the 6 weapon update.
And to what I read, the one gun that's coming with all these melee weapons is essentially a freaking shuriken launcher.
Yeah.
That's just shooting the projectiles is going to be basically a new kind of crossbow to bring into the game. I don't know.
Well, Moz would know how it plays because he's a big Black Ops 3 gay boys, right?
I think we need a palate cleanser. Before we move on to the next topic. Here you go, chat. Have some more Cortana Blab's feet. Everyone just.
That's just making me sad.
Yeah.
Look at the picture of Blab's face that he got there. It's just like
I got a real
bored.
palate.
Stop talking
I got
about
a real
it.
palate cleanser for the people.
What you got?
I got something good. I got something real good, and I'm addicted to hearing this now. I've listened to this 3 times in the last hour.
Who's calling my phone? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling my phone? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling my phone? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling my phone? Who's calling
Drake just dropped a new album, and Mark just dropped this shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Who's calling my phone?
You like this, Lethal?
Who's calling my phone? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling my phone? Is it Stacey? Is it Becky? Is it Keisha? Is it LA? Was it Danny? Is
They
it
keep making me sad.
Is the function? Send the actate. Now, I feel like the beat all low.
Oh boy! All right,
All
Back
right.
to Goonin.
Anyways,
back to Goonin. Now, Moz, how do you feel about Nintendo?
I fucking hate them.
You're about to hate them a lot. Fucking
tell us
more.
how you really feel, Moz.
You're about to hate them a lot more, Moz. From March 25th, it will no longer be possible to earn My Nintendo Gold points. Existing points can still be used after this date on Nintendo Switch eShop within 12 months of being earned. Holy fucking shit. This is just bullshit. This is scumbag, right? As of 9:30 p.m. PDT on March 24th, 2025, it will no longer be possible to earn Nintendo Gold points when purchasing digital content, all right? When you have pre-ordered digital content before 9:30 p.m. PDT on March 24th, any pre-orders for digital content made before 9:30 p.m. PDT on March 25th will still earn gold points, even if the payment is processed later. Gold points for these pre-orders will be awarded by the day after the payment is processed. So for those of you that don't know what these gold points are, when you bought a game or when you bought a digital game on Nintendo eShop, it gave you, what was it, like 5% of the price you paid is how many coins you would get. And you could use those coins to get discounts on future purchases. Okay. So it incentivized you to buy more shit because you would buy games, whatever it was, you would get coins. And then when you go to buy the next game, you could use those coins that you had got to make a discount on that. And eventually, you know, it just built up and built up and built up. Man, realistically, you could get to a stage where you're spending $1 on a brand new game because you just accumulated all these gold coins, right? And they're going to be getting rid of that. This is straight up fucking trash. And quite frankly, takes away from wanting to buy games. That was one of the best things about Nintendo's eShop was, like I said, it incentivized you to buy more shit over there. So Nintendo is discounting gold coins, one of the Switch's best incentives. Completely agree. It was one of the best incentives. This is nothing short of a straight up L. It's fucking stupid. Getting more common and common Nintendo L's, man. And the fact that they're doing this just before the Switch 2 as well, gay. Straight up fucking gay, man. Can't help but wonder if they were a little bit concerned that people were just going to get a bunch, whatever the new Switch 2, the first launch Switch 2 game is, maybe they were concerned that people were going to use all their coins to get the Switch 2 game almost for free. But still, even if they did, who the fuck cares? What's wrong with that?
They're gonna have to buy another game.
Yeah. I you know, to the point here, is a new system coming?
We don't know.
Maybe. Some point.
But as of now, no.
I mean, surely, I don't know. Maybe we just bully them back to it. I don't know. Bullying does work.
Yeah, but I feel like if they had something in the works, they should just come out and say, look, we're getting rid of this point system. We are going to introduce something similar, but better in the future. Mm-hmm. That's all you have to say. Because then people are like, people will go from, yes, it sucks that they're getting rid of this system, but they say they're going to implement a new system. People will then give you the benefit of the doubt. Whereas right now, everyone just thinks you're being greedy scumbags, which with Nintendo, there is a track record there of them being greedy scumbags, to where we can believe that. But if they just come out and say, hey, we are working on a new system of doing this type of stuff, right? We do want to offer and incentivize people to buy more games on our console by giving you discounts on stuff. We just need to iron it out so it works better for the consumers. You say it works better for the consumers, not that it works better for them. But yeah, I think in reality, I don't think they do have anything lined up. I think this is just we don't want people using those points or even the game vouchers or anything like that. We don't want them using it on Switch 2 games because there's going to be games at launch that people want, and we want to get as much money from them at launch as possible. So,
Best case scenario, and this is absolutely not going to happen, but best case scenario, they just reboot the feature for the Switch 2. They just say, we're winding it down on the Switch 1, go buy Switch 2, and then we'll keep doing the points bullshit.
Wouldn't they have said something about that with the announcement of this?
You would think
They
so.
would have. You would think that would kind of be like their safety net with all the backlash that they're going to get from this. But this makes me think. I'm thinking this is like a little tinfoil hat. I don't know what's going on inside Nintendo, but it seems to me that they are losing the profits incentive. The detriment to having these discounts go on is outweighing the benefits that they're getting from it. So they decided to just completely outright remove it, and so that they can, they'll push people to actually put their money into it rather than having their their in console or whatever in platform currency to pay for it.
why not just add a clause that it's up to a certain percentage? You can only get a certain percentage off of the sale. That way, by the way, that's actually going to incentivize more sales if you do that, because people are then going to be like, well, I have all these points, I want this game, and I don't have to pay full price for it now. Plus, Nintendo still gets a good portion of that money, which means if they incentivize more sales, they have more money. So yeah, people are going to get more points, but they're also going to pay you more money. So if you limit how much those discounts can be for, something like, okay, the most you can get is, let's say, 55% off a game. Instead of like what? It's effectively like 99% off you could get on it, I think. Something like that. If you do that limit, one, it's pretty reasonable because like people will be like, well, they do have to make money. You're still going to get over half of it off. And you're going to incentivize people to pay you more money. That's the smartest idea I would have went with. And is it going to be perfect? No, people are going to complain. They're going to complain no matter what. Because there'll be people who complain now and be like, before. They'll be like, well, the system isn't that great. I can't just get a game completely free. So it's like, you're never going to be able to win. But you could have actually done something really interesting there that, over the next couple of years, especially with the Switch 2, you could have incentivized people to buy more games, play more games, and invest more time in your console than they do on things like, I don't know, PlayStation, Xbox, even possibly PC if you do this right. I don't understand the logic of Nintendo, but I actually never have. They baffle me. They are somehow geniuses and also retarded. They're like Rain Man.
It's Rain Man. Nintendo is Rain Man. You are the stupidest, most retarded fucking genius I have ever met in my life.
35 toothpicks. 35 toothpicks.
I'm not saying
Tom Cruise is just walking around with Miyamoto.
I'm not saying it is this, but what do you think it has something to do with PlayStation and Xbox bringing their games over, and they didn't want their games being bought with the coins? So instead of just having it limited to Nintendo games, they got rid of it completely.
I don't think so.
Yeah, because
that would have already been a problem with like third-party games. I think I'll let Jono continue.
Well,
yeah, I think it's like they're in that way. It's a good idea, but I think that's also burning them too, because you can buy the first-party games, all their the Nintendo's games as well, and to suffer on both sides, that's kind of like stabbing yourself just so you can stab your competition. It doesn't sound like something that Nintendo do, but then again, Rain Man, you don't know how the logic goes there.
That's the thing. Everything that a normal company would try to do to be successful, Nintendo manages to say, no, we're going to do the complete opposite and still be successful. Whereas like with the Ubisoft, they're not really a successful company. They have at this point, they're not a successful company. They're a fucking dying company, even if Assassin's Creed does well. But Nintendo manages to pull, stick the landing perfectly, even though they do shit that should cripple their company. I don't get it. I don't understand. There's always an exception to the rule, and in gaming, it's fucking Nintendo.
Nintendo. All right. Well,
knowing this, somehow Nintendo will now like double the amount of profits and the amount of games purchased on their store. I don't know how, but they're gonna somehow it's gonna happen.
Oh boy.
Did they have a recent shareholders meeting or something of the sort that may have
They
sent this to a
actually
Okay,
a little while ago, but
it's possible that because of the results that they got from that, there may have been a change with the board, the executive board making this decision.
I don't think so. So I looked over that stuff, and people will look at the numbers and be like, "Well, that's bad." But if you look at all the context of the fact that they're gearing up for a new console release, when you do that, when you put in an announcement like they did, honestly, they already announced a console a long time ago. They said we're working, we're not announcing a new console here, which everyone looks at that and is like, oh, so you are working on a new console though. So what happens is people start gearing down the amount of games they're going to purchase because they want to save up for when the new console comes out, right? Especially when times are tough. So in that sense, their numbers were kind of down, but they weren't down by that much compared to last year's Christmas. It was more of earlier in the year where it was bad, and then they really did step it up around Christmas time. So I don't think that has anything to do with it. But again, Nintendo, so who knows?
Just straight up brain damage. Last toxic male with a tour. Thank you very much. The best brown women to colonize equal Sri Lankan women for real, for real. Hey, listen. Wood. There's no nut that cannot be achieved. Okay, everyone's a bit stunned off on that one.
Yeah, I don't think like that's a will where there's a will, there's a way kind of thing.
Yeah, Jono's racist.
Jono's racist.
Come on, I got a whole fucking spectrum of fucking.
Why am I being booed? I said I fuck. Boo this nigga. Why am I being booed? I said I'd fuck the bitch. All right. Anyway, moving on. Cortana Blabs with a 5 through super chat. Holy shit! Here you go. Thank you so very much. She says, "Play some Careless Whisper saxophone when you show those feet, boy. Put some respect on me for real, for real." Okay.
I'm never gonna dance again.
There you go.
Who let the autistic kid miss the fucking
That hurt my
recorder?
ears.
God damn it.
I love that. That was beautiful. I've heard that a million
God.
times. That's actually one of my favorite versions of the song. I'm never gonna dance again.
Last toxic male with a 5 through super chat. It's for you, Mods. Go on, Mods.
Oi, After Sun Rises. For your next epic verse porno, have Mother sit on a white couch with 4 men of African origin. Epic mic. Y'all get mad big S's from the weird looking flag.
Why, Josiah, for the next epic verse porno.
What happened to you, Mods? You got hit with a
that?
fucking bat before you started reading that.
Nah.
You became fucking retarded.
Are you okay?
I'm on the white couch.
Do you feel dizzy,
What?
Moz? Are you alright? He's
I
spinning?
just hate.
Don't lie, Moz. No, actually, Moz, can you read that? It's for you. My bad.
Don't lie, Moz. You're hard as a rock right now. Oh.
It's dizzy. All the blood flow.
He's dizzy.
Oh, that's why. We understand that all the blood flow goes to his penis, so that's why he gets dizzy.
Oh, man.
Lordy,
I
Lordy.
laughed
Hitting
at my
himself. He's
desk
trying
when
to
those feet pics came across my feed, you fucking degenerates. Hey, I didn't ask for it. It's Cream's fault. It's Cream Nado's fault it happened.
You're a bunch of freaky
What did I
fucking
do?
retards.
How is it
You,
my
it
fault?
was, it actually was you.
Yeah, all you, no, not just
Ow.
this weird fucking asshole, but everyone in chat always been putting weird shit on my timeline. You fucking freaks.
How is it my fault?
You're a fucking freak online today.
No. Fair question. I will ask. You asked. I will explain how it's your fault. Okay. So, once again, from the top. Hey, Josiah, you're here. You'll love this. So we have fucking the practice hole that Elon Musk knocked up, right?
The practice hole.
Yeah.
The practice hole that Elon Musk knocked
I
up.
call her just an old school whore, but practice hole. I guess.
Tomato, tomato. Lord
Cheat the practice
Bofa.
hole.
Lord Bofa hits him with the
Feel it,
yo.
man.
The feet bros are having a field day with this one. All right. To which Cream NATO goes, feet.
No, I didn't go like that.
That was literally Cream.
To which we get a response from Cortana Blab saying, Edge, you filthy beast.
Yeah, it is actually Cream's fault.
So it is actually Cream NATO's fault.
Yeah.
I'm just going to leave that on screen for a little bit.
All right.
Off camera. I'll be right back.
What the
Motherfucker.
All right.
Fine, fine.
That's it. We're
I am
bringing back
professional.
Mark. Fuck you.
Professional.
No, we're bringing back Mark.
What a
No.
thumbnail.
Don't worry about. No, you get him the fuck away. I'm sick of Mark.
Mark's gonna do weird shit.
I'm not gonna play the video. I just want us all to look at his face. Just everyone stare at Mark right now. There we go.
I
That's
can't
good.
even.
Oh boy. All right, Moz, you'll get a kick out of this one. All right. So Marvel rival developers are laid off as NetEase guts entire team. Doesn't even matter if you have a successful game. Now, one thing that we need to clarify right away with this one, just to be sure that there's, because this has been a bit debated. It's the US office that has been laid off, okay? The US office of Marvel Rivals has been laid off. And since then, we got a statement from the director that says, this is such a weird industry. My stellar, talented team just helped deliver an incredibly successful new franchise in Marvel Rivals for NetEase Games, and we're just laid off. Oh well, times are tough all over. Let's find these incredible people new jobs because we all need to eat, right? Today, I'm going to start with the inspiring Gary McGee. During the course of the project, Gary was fantastic to work off. Okay, so blah, 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 pretty much just shilling his boy, go and get my boy a job. Respectable, that's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a good part right here. This is such a weird industry. So let's just get this information out. Marvel Rivals was one of the most successful games of last year, and its development staff has been hit with layoffs. According multiple posts on social media, published NetEase has laid off an entire Marvel Rivals development team, which again is specifically the US. Okay. Marvel Rivals game director Sasa took to LinkedIn to reveal news on Tuesday afternoon, which we just read. Insider Gaming reached out to NetEase for a comment on the layoffs and how many people let go. Should we get a response, we'll update, yada, 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 yada. This is fucking weird because of how successful this game is. What I'm thinking is I think they launched the game. Man, they're still they put out a trailer for the Blade character, I think. And they're at a stage now where this team is simply not needed. They can get a smaller team out there to maintain the game and, balancing and whatnot. And then they have the main team, which is making the new characters and shit like that. So what I think this is these guys served their job. The game is out. It's stable despite all the hacking and bullshit. And now they're just no longer needed.
Yeah, you don't need an R&D department post launch of your product that you're doing R&D for. It's out there. Unless you're making sequels and all kinds of extra additions, which can be delegated to another department. You don't need the research department for this particular thing. You can either transfer it over or lay them off, and they chose the latter. It sucks. Nobody likes to see people get fired. It doesn't matter what industry you're in, whether it's gaming or entertainment, or even you're working a 9 to 5 over at the diner. But they don't need them anymore. And, it just gives them opportunity to go out and find other work elsewhere, hopefully, and be able to, work on different products. This is great on any CV, any resume to have this game as a part of your list of things that you worked on. So I wish them the best of luck. It sucks that the clarification, things weren't exactly clear about this news when it first came out. Had to have the director come out and say, yes, this is, give them more details about the reality of things. But this is kind of a part and parcel of the times too. So I don't know what else you guys think about this.
I think you guys can expect hackers to get even more rampant with this game.
Yep.
I don't know what to think about this. You go ahead, Moz.
I don't understand. I think Lethal's right. I think what's happened is they think they don't need this team, but I think they absolutely fucking do. And I think in a couple of months you're gonna see the effects of slicing the team, because what's gonna happen, right? This team getting fired, That's going to piss off your other employees. Because think about this. Everyone just made a successful fucking franchise. Everyone involved. It is one of the biggest fucking games right now. Marvel Rivals. You see it fucking everywhere. You see every cunt fucking playing it. And they're like sitting back going, well, they can get fucking fired. I can get fucking fired for nothing, right? You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I mean, look at that fucking third, man. Fucking insane. And you know what? Marvel Rivals is bigger on consoles. Like, a lot of people play it on consoles because it's just easier with controller. And so fucking, if they're sitting back going, fuck that. So your fucking people are gonna be mad. They're gonna have extra fucking work now, right? And I think in a couple of months, man, you remember how they were promising a bunch of fucking characters, like 10 or something? I don't think that's gonna happen now. I don't think they're gonna have as many characters as they initially promised.
Yeah.
I think for the first year it will, because they've already got them all made, right? Like Fantastic Four, and they already have a shit ton made. But next year, the year after that, I think it just the content just slowly starts to fucking go down.
Anyone want to know anything else?
Yeah, just for me, it's if we knew exactly what this department did for the company, it would make things a lot clearer, like how much of an effect it would cause for the rest of the departments who are working on Marvel Rivals. But that's it. We don't have it. And at least for me, when I see, it's a research and development department, you don't need that post launch. You can, if there's anything from there that you can delegate it. It shouldn't be all that much, but that's it.
Yeah,
even with that being said, there's no information about what exactly what kind of research and development they were doing. It may have been important to the long run of this game post launch, but we don't know for sure. Should be nice to know though. That's just it for me,
Yeah, but
I think...
let's just say you fire someone for succeeding. That's fucked. I don't care what the fuck if they're no longer needed or anything. They could have found them some you just don't
sucks.
get rid of people that are helping you succeed. You try and help them get other jobs within the business. Then you move them to other stuff. I don't understand this. Oh, okay, they're gone and they're helping us make fucking millions. Let's just get rid of them and hopefully we'll still continue to make millions. I don't understand that. Getting rid of good workers. I don't understand that.
It's at the discretion of the company, and really at the end of the day, companies want to make money, and if they want to make more money, and they're going to make decisions like this, it sucks, but it is what it is. That's life sometimes, man. People, it hurts this, it kind of like hard truth, nobody's entitled to their employment.
Yeah, I mean,
that's fucking so true.
Look, yes, it is an R&D team. I think they could have found them something else. So you would have realistically
transfer them to different departments,
or move them on to a new project to get started on. I think the thing that we're not looking at, which I think is actually a little bit more key to this, my gut is telling me this is actually key. It's the fact that they only laid off people in the US. Now, NetEase is the fifth. It's the top 5 highest, profit game companies in the world, right? Based out of China. So even if the game lost money, it's not losing that much money. NetEase, it's not like a Ubisoft situation. NetEase can handle that loss easily. So I don't think that's what it is. I think that it actually has something to do with the U.S. government. Now, remember, a while back, there was that Pentagon blacklist thing that Tencent got put on. Well, Tencent's no more or less in bed with the Chinese government than something like NetEase, which makes me think maybe there could be maybe something coming down the pipe, or they feel maybe there's something coming down the pipe where it's like, hey, we should start looking at closing up shop here. That's a possibility. That's out there. There's nothing out there in the news that's saying that's going to happen. So obviously take that. That's just kind of something that my gut's telling me. But I don't know, Lethal. What do you think? You fucking freak boy making faces over there.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. Hard transition.
Hard transition.
Yes, Moz?
What was the game that got blacklisted?
Well, the company, it was Tencent.
It was the whole company.
Yeah, whole company.
Yeah,
Tencent.
they got like they were on like a watch.
Yeah,
Yeah, there was a-
They're on a list.
They were-
So basically, they're not allowed to do work with the U.S. government. They're on a blacklist. Now, for a gaming company, well, mainly gaming company, they do have other parts of the company. That's not a big deal. But it's like the first thing you do. It's like, oh, this is the easiest thing to do. So we do this first, and then we do another thing, and do another thing, and do another thing, right? You don't just drop like, hey, here's our giant cock on the fucking table. It's like, well, first I'm gonna do a little dance and threaten you by undoing my zipper type of thing. And so maybe that's happening. I don't know. Quite possibly everything I just said, none of that could happen. So take that with the absolute biggest grain of salt and realizing that this is just a gut feeling. There is no proof whatsoever that is going to happen. But I don't know. My gut is telling me it has something to do with maybe that.
You guys want to see something fucking... Hey, chat, I'm going to ruin everyone's day here.
Drop it. Let's see.
Oh, no. Is this Fortnite?
Oh, you just wait.
Can we go?
That's a rapping
Tasty
pickle?
Boys featuring Back Chat. The Tasty Boys featuring Back Chat.
Can we get
Yum Yum
Nick,
Boys, that's competition.
the Nick guy?
Oh,
You know what he
fuck
wrote
him
under
up.
this? Don't rob banks. It's not family friendly.
Oh, you just
no.
wait.
Oh, no.
I preferred the Kai ad.
Why is he trying to rap like a retarded Be Real from Cypress Hill?
This is fucking gay.
I'm gonna be honest, Lethal, we did a better job than these fuckers.
Yum Yum Boys is better.
Yeah.
That looks like fucking AIDS. Holy shit. Hey!
Oh,
Boy, that's Mortal
Mortal Kombat
Kombat.
Classic skins coming to Fortnite.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat.
I feel like the streets are speaking to me.
The streets are speaking!
Boy, I'm tired of looking at that cucumber's gooch.
Big dog!
Big dog.
Oh, fuck it, the furry.
It's the big dog.
That was one of the worst fucking trailers I've ever watched in my life.
What the fuck was that?
That was odd.
That was fucking bad.
That's fucking gay, bro.
Fortnite community, let us know how you feeling. Are you okay?
They
Y'all
fucking
on
No,
drugs
they
over there?
don't like it because they're all 12-year-olds who have brain damage.
Brain. Don't worry. I
Yeah.
swear I have a palate cleanser. All right. I have a palate
That's
cleanser.
a game you
promise.
play if your dad
Hesitant to
leaves
trust you now.
No, I swear, I've got something here. It's called the Yasuke Simulator. Step into 1579 as Yasuke, the African samurai, and join Oda Nobunaga in his quest to unite Japan. Master precise katana combat, uncover secret gear, and unleash your ancestral power in this historically inspired, action-packed journey through feudal Japan.
Wait, did you say Oda Nobunaga?
Ooga booga, thingy-majiggy.
Oda
Yeah,
Nobunaga?
Oda Nobunaga, I thought he was really good in Black Panther.
Japanese man that was the boss fight on the first island in Crash Bandicoot.
Oda Nobunaga, I am Daimyo. You shall be my samurai, Yasuke.
That's
You will
the
help
street
me
is
unify
going
Japan.
crazy.
Go now to the streets. fight your way up to Takatenjin Castle, controlled by the Takeda clan.
I don't know why people are hating on it.
Is that the Spanish?
English. Red Cross.
It's for, I
Got a
see the
lowrider.
Corvette. The Corvettes were
Tell
traditional.
me there's
Japanese.
watermelons, please.
Please wish list now. Please.
Plaps!
Oh my god!
It's the Plaps!
It
Sorry
comes, at
there,
the
man.
same, it comes at the same day as Assassin's Creed. Oh no!
Oh, that's a good play.
Can
Well
we-
played,
can we
sir.
get this game?
Amazing.
Can we get this game bigger than Assassin's Creed Shadows?
Wouldn't that be nuts?
Yeah.
The developer and
baby.
publisher,
No.
history accurate developers.
There's a little something we need to do. There's a little something I need to do. While I'm doing this, does anyone have anything they want to... John, you're streaming a little bit later?
Yep, right after this, just like I usually do, going to be kicking off part 9 of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Looking forward to that. Dude, there's so much in this fucking game. I cannot get this game done by the end of the week. It is just wild.
Yeah, we'll
But yeah, I'll throw up the link here real soon.
We'll see how we go. What about you, Moz?
I'll be joining Blabber's stream in a little bit, you fucking dogs.
Man, excellent.
But you, Cream?
I don't know. Probably somebody will tell me I'm supposed to do something today. I don't know. I'll figure it out. You'll find out. Go to Twitter or something.
I'm going to need a little bit of time.
Make fun
to
of
get this sorted.
Ashley Sinclair on Twitter or something. I don't know.
Yeah, go do that. Go do that.
Yeah.
I need a little bit of time to get this sorted, so one moment.
Bully that
Oh, you
bitch.
shit lethal. Oh, I can play Mark again. Who's calling my
Big boy
phone?
Mark.
Over your son. Who's calling my phone? Is it
I hate-
Stacy? Anyways, that's all you're getting from me.
I hate Big Mark.
Hey, who do you hate more, Mark or Drake?
Big Mark.
Really?
Drake I can just forget about, whereas Mark is hate. Drake I forget about all the time.
You're not
Drake
Canadian,
is
that's
Drake
why.
is.
I forget Drake's a person all the time, dude. Like he just non-existent.
Oh, he's not. He's
No, just non-existent.
Anyways, but boy, Mark, yeah, Mark fucked up, bro. But I think Mark is gonna be on his redemption arc. You know, I feel like we can have the redemption of Mark, Big Daddy Mark. You know,
You think
we
Mark
get
can
him back
redeem
to the
himself?
top where he belongs. Yeah, Big Mark redemption. Yeah,
Okay.
Moz, you want to
okay.
help redeem? Oh yeah, Nosmer has some lyrics from the new Drake album. I want to meet your madre, pay respects to your padre, mi amor. He's not even joking. That's actually lyrics from the new. It's bad.
Yeah, that's
Look, Gronking, we're only talking about rap albums now, and that's how it's happening. You know, we've decided to stop talking about games entirely. We're not talking games ever again. We don't even acknowledge video games exist as of this moment going forward. Yeah.
So
Okay.
you're telling me 2025 gave us the real... That should be in all caps. The real
Game Awards.
Ember.
Sorry.
How the fuck do you spell it? How the fuck does he spell it? EMB.
Just spell it the normal way.
And
Assassin's Creed.
I'll fix it.
I don't know if you will.
I don't think it will there, mate.
I don't know if you will. It's not capitalized on Ember or Assassin's Creed.
it's not
capitalized on
Ember, brother.
You are supposed to
Brother.
capitalize
You are a
awareness.
fucking idiot. And you
Brother.
can't type.
Remember,
Brother.
a noun is a person, place, or thing, Lethal.
And
What?
fuck, I hate Jono's blue shirt.
It's a person, it's a place, or it's a thing.
You say it right, Lethal. It's order boot. Fuck me. It's order
I
Buddha.
think this is it up.
It's order Bugadongabong. Order Bugadongabong.
Booga Dunga Bong.
Excuse you, I'm more of a Rikishi guy. I don't like Ubadabong. I'm more of a Rikishi. I like. No, I
Can you
don't
do the little Rikishi dance for us, Lethal? Can you do the like
I'll
Rikishi
fucking
dance?
ram my fucking butt in your face, bitch. Treat you real bad.
That's a stink face. I was asking for the dance. No, this guy's a fake Rikishi fan. He can't even do the dance.
This is true. This is true.
Real
Oh
fake
yeah.
motherfucker.
Fuck proofreading. Why don't you just learn how to read? Shaka Zulu out here fucking getting you pregnant. Get stun locked.
Lordy.
Cream. All right, Cream.
Thinking
I
I'm
actually
thinking
have a
on that
legitimate question for you, Cream.
Why?
That's also a good question.
Go ahead. Also, go.
That's
What is your question?
My question for you, Cream.
Hurry the fuck up. What is your question?
Fuck. Why are you being such a cunt? That's my.
Hurry up.
That is my question, Cream. Nah, Cream. Here's my honest question for you, all right, Cream. How do you want to end the stream today?
Probably just do what we normally do. You just spread your asshole for chat.
Come on.
All right, I got something then. If we want to do that. All right, we're gonna raid Jono, Mozza. Play us out, you sack of shit. On the come on,
Fuck off! Get out of here! Piss off!
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Ain't nothing. You ain't got it like it cause the hood don't nothing. Hey, yo. You ready? Let's do it. Yeah.
Oh shit! All right, there's a super chat. I gotta get that. Minecraft Vampire Moz with a $5. Thank you very much. I'm gonna check your messages. Listen. What do we have to do to add another condition for the murky water stream? So you have to do it in a tub in the dark. I don't actually have a hot tub here, unfortunately. I do not own a hot tub, but thank you, Minecraft Vampire Moz. All right, bitches. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.